Good afternoon, everybody. Happy New Year. I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning into my podcast and making it so special and authentic. So, Avery's World is always about inspiring others and looking at yourself in the mirror and realizing who you are and reaching to your fullest potential. Of course, there's going to be so many obstacles while achieving your goals and going through the obstacles. So I really want to say again, thank you guys. I've been super busy with work and I had two weddings going on. So I want to apologize for not making any episodes for the last 2, 3 weeks. I didn't forget about my podcast. My podcast means so much to me and I want to inspire the world and one day open up a school for people with developmental disabilities and having some sort of learning disability like ADHD or may not be neurodivergent, but that doesn't matter. That's just one of the things that I want to achieve before I leave this world. So today I'm going to be talking about addictions and what are some addictions that I struggle with. I also wanted to let everyone know that I'm going to be having more guests coming on my podcast sooner than later. I want to make it great. I want to make it more lively. I want to make it more interactive. I want to start a broadcast and do more things on YouTube. I have to be more devoted and find the time to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish. So, what I really wanted to talk about is addiction and what is everybody's goal for 2025? What is everybody's plans to get better? What are you inspired to do this year? What inspires you? So, I'm going to go first. I have three addictions. Number one, I have an addiction with procrastination. It's really hard for me to stay on topic and to finish one task at a time. That's difficult for me to focus on things that need to get done. Sometimes it can be difficult to prioritize and break things down into different categories. And that's really one of the um one of the things that I struggle with is procrastination. And that's a bad habit that I'm trying to replace with a better habit. Another habit that I have is focusing, right? I don't pay attention to things and it's hard for me to listen to others. And what I want to do with that is just take 3 steps back and be a better listener. You know what I'm saying? Because when I don't talk, that means that I'm listening to what the other person is saying. So, and the third one is I struggle with being impulsive. Sometimes I don't think before I speak and before I do something. So, I think it's important to reflect and to do your best to do better, especially with sort of these addictions that you may have. I also was addicted to porn, which I still am. I'm trying to not do that anymore. I didn't really want to like talk about it on my podcast because some of my family members listen to it, so it kind of feels weird for me to speak about it. But I feel like that any addiction that you have, whether you smoke, whether you do porn, whether you procrastinate. Oh, and I scroll a lot on social media. If you scroll on social media, if you talk too much, if you bite your nails, if you pull your hair, any bad habit could be replaced with a better habit, right? We have to acknowledge, accept, and heal by actually acknowledging that you have a bad habit. Some people just go on with their lives and they don't even acknowledge. So I acknowledge that I have a few bad habits and I want to break them in 2025 because I want to be stronger, better, and wealthier and healthier. So I think that once you acknowledge these addictions that you have, then you could work on different coping skills that will help you acknowledge and face these addictions. Everybody has an addiction, but not everybody wants to go out there and actually acknowledge it and say it out loud in front of the entire world, which is fine because it's nobody's business. I'm just saying that we have to acknowledge it to ourselves and maybe start writing down different coping methods that you can do to actually help. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm in a mentor program online, and I was saying in the chat that I have a problem with pornography, and that's not good for my soul. So I stopped doing porn for a long time, and then I don't know, I went back to doing it, which sucks. I just wanted to share that information with everybody. I thought that, getting it off my chest would be great. I also would like to know, what is everybody's goals for 2025. I'm gonna go first. My goals for 2025 is to make AB's World go viral, do better with my podcasting, and become better with computers, and pass my New York Life accident and health insurance exam so I could help people become more independent when it comes to health, wealth, and whatnot. That's really what my goal is, to help as many people as I can. And I'm doing that currently right now. I just passed my New York State real estate salesperson exam last two weeks ago, and it was one of the happiest days of the entire year last year. This year it's just gonna get better and better and better. I hope that everybody is taking their fitness seriously as well. Consistency brings results. Going to the gym will actually help you with depression and anxiety. I know you guys heard this from so many people, and maybe I'm saying certain things that a lot of people say. However, I don't know if they lived it, but earlier last year I had severe anxiety, even this year. And one of the things that make me happy is going to the gym. It makes me feel fulfilled that I'm able to take care of my body. Sometimes I don't feel like going. I try to go four to 5 days a week, and it can be difficult. I want everybody to understand how important it is to work out and to eat healthy and to take care of your body. Your body is literally a garden, and people don't really understand. One of the things that I've been doing is meal prepping. Whoever wants to do meal prepping with me, let me know on my Instagram so I can have more people do it. I see that it really helped me so much in terms of building muscle, saving time, and saving some money. A friend of mine suggested that I do it, and he really encouraged me, and I tried it, I think, twice. Well, the first time it was not great, the second time it was okay, and I think that I need to break it down into different categories in terms of what I'm making in the days of the week, which can be difficult because I have to cook for a certain amount of time, which could be hard for me to do it because I become overwhelmed. So that's really what the goal is for 2025. I also want to become completely financially free. I don't know how many people out there want to become financially free. They're happy with their financial situation, but your comfort zone is death zone. You got to get out of your comfort zone and just aim to do better in terms of setting realistic goals. Some people set goals that are not even realistic. I'd be talking to my friends all the time. I said, what is your goal for this time and that time? I also think that seasons are very important. I'm going to tell you why. Because in the summer, a lot of people are, leaving their real home or going to their summer home, whether they go to Jersey or the Hamptons or South Carolina or whatever it may be. I think that real estate goes higher in the summer people don't really want to look at the bigger picture when it comes to that kind of things, when it comes to seasons and different industries. You know what I'm saying? So I take everything into full consideration. I try to analyze the situation and be very, very patient when it comes to certain things. Right now, with my real estate, I literally did just, I'm not even fully licensed in terms of the application. Like, I'm almost on board. I did pass the test. I have a client already. So I really believe that if you really want to be great at something, you have to be consistent. That's really hard for people with ADHD because we're always all over the place. We don't know where we're going to be tomorrow. I don't have like a set schedule. And I think that it could be a little bit hard for people to follow me and understand what's going on. Even when I do my podcast and I don't stay on topic, I try to make it as interesting and get people to listen so I can get their attention. I want to get them interested. And I want to become the interesting person so we could connect. Does that make sense? And that is inspiring to me when two people connect and could share their stories and network and do great things for society and make money and have freedom. That's what this world is all about. I feel like sometimes people just don't understand that whole entire cycle. I hope that everybody enjoyed this episode. I will be making more as time goes on. I'm going to be talking about different things in terms of mental health, spirituality. I'm also going to be talking about cooking and different things. I'm going to try to get for a few people to come on and make it more lively. Because I know, like, right now, I haven't really done much. And I appreciate everybody who's been listening. Thank you guys again. Have a great week. And I'll make another episode on Thursday. Bye for now.